Tinalo Key commenced with the arrival of the president, who was the guest of honor. He was accompanied by his wife, Senator Luremi Tinubu. Tinubu was received at about 10:03 a.m. military bagpipers who ushered him into the arena after an inspection of the quarter guard mounted by troops from the Brigade of Guards. Thereafter, the president proceeded to the salute dais, where he took the national salute as a special guest to signify the proper commencement of the event. The 64th anniversary witnessed the presidential change of guards, which paved the way for a Nigerian Armed Forces Color Patrol display to symbolize the nation's national and military pride. The segment was followed by a Guards Brigade silent drill platoon, which wowed guests and spectators, including ministers, presidential aides, members of the diplomatic corps who thronged the venue to witness the festivity. Tinubu thereafter proceeded to cut the anniversary cake and has released anniversary pigeons to symbolize peace. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, spoke to the press after the ceremony.
How Nigerians have all come together, or Nigerians from all walks of life, they've gathered here and they've put aside some of those temporary challenges that they have to believe in this country, to support Mr. President, to support the cause of this administration, to also show that despite all our challenges, Nigeria is a very resilient country. We're all coming together to march on to the prosperity that Mr. President has all promised us. By God's grace, we're all going there.
By God's grace, we are all going there. And I want to believe that there, the information minister was referring to is actually the promised land. That we have been on this trip for the past 64 years leaves much to be desired. The question is, when are we going to finally get to that El Dorado? I'm not saying there is a perfect place on planet Earth. No, every country has its challenges. But when you take a look at the level of our challenge in Nigeria and how many years we have spent as a nation, it tells a story of a country that once had so much potentials, but along the line lost its glory. It appears to me that our glory days were in the past. The reason why most of us grew up listening to our fathers and our mothers, they will tell you, in the good old days. And today, and we look at our children and tell them the same story. When I was in primary school, I was spending 5 naira. I would take 5 naira to school, and 5 naira was enough to get me abacha, get me
you're now sounding like an Enugu
get me abacha, yeah. Get me mineral, get me okpa. With 10 naira, I could buy mineral and okpa what's it called, for break. Yeah, when we go on break in my secondary school and my primary school days, with 10 naira, I was able to do that. But guess what? Today, if you see okpa 200 naira, you begin to ask, is this appetizer or is this the main okpa? You take a look at akamu. Akamu that we used to buy 5 naira back in the days. And even the 5 naira akamu was enough for a family of 4 to have as breakfast. Today, my 2 little children would take akamu 200 naira, just one wrap, and they will ask for more. So are we really making progress? Taking a look at the theme of the independence celebration, reflecting on the past, inspiring the future. Are Nigerians really inspired by the future? I think the answer is no. The reason why majority of Nigerians are leaving the shores of this country almost on a daily basis. Just last year, we were told how over 70% of medical doctors who graduated last year from this country have already left for greener pastures in another clime. So, is there anything inspiring about the future? Take a look at the history of the country. It appears we were even more united, more progressive in the 60s, 70s. Today, most of the things that the founding fathers quarreled and fought over, they have been amplified times 10. See how the 2023 elections played out. Certain persons were prevented from voting because they were from certain parts of the country. In a country, in a nation, is that supposed to be? Unity is lacking. Yesterday I mentioned electricity. South Africa, with a lesser population, is generating well over 50,000 megawatts of electricity. Egypt, with a lesser population when compared to Nigeria, is generating about 58,000 megawatts. But in Nigeria, with our power minister telling us that 40% population now enjoy 20 hours of power, we're generating 5,000 megawatts in 2024. Whereas the World Bank is saying that if you take a look at our population, 45% of Nigerians lack access to electricity. So, in as much as the politicians want to inspire hope, renewed hope, the reality says otherwise. How much is a bag of rice today? I remember the first television my dad got. It showed me the receipt. The receipt is still very much available. If you should know how much that TV cost and know how much television costs today, let's even take a look at our children's school fees. The school fees for a child today in nursery or primary school was enough to see someone in the university about 10 years ago or 15 years ago throughout the whole stay in the university. So things are not getting better. The politicians should tell themselves the truth.
Nothing more to add. I think the situation is hopeless, and it's just that Nigerians are very strong people,
resilient
and
indeed.
We always see beyond what we're going through. We work so hard, just to ensure we feed ourselves, our family. It's a very sorry situation. And then you put it side by side with the kind of life the political class are showing, and you get provoked. They go to parties, they're spraying dollars, and someone cannot eat because he does not have 2,000 naira, but someone is spraying dollars in bundles. So it's just there's a disconnect. On Saturday I had a conversation with Bestman Eruba on my show, Weekend Dialogue, and he said, and we no longer have the middle class. What we have now is the rich and the poor.
True.
And that's just what it is. Back in the days, I was the middle class. Now, no, it's either you are rich or you are poor. It's a very worrisome development.
Well, still talking the independence, some reactions have trailed the 64 years anniversary of the country. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, was or is one of those reacting to the country turning 64. He says Africa's largest nation, which is Nigeria, needs urgent rescue from further decay. Obi stated this on Tuesday in a statement on his X handle, where he highlighted the nation's challenges across economic, social and security sectors. Let's take some parts of what he said. Quote, when we compare to countries that gained independence around the same time, before or after us, Nigeria stands out as a nation in decline, urgently in need of rescue from further decay. On this day, therefore, we must make a solemn commitment to build a nation that is truly independent from the state capture that has dragged it into failure and kept its people in suffering, unquote. The former Anambra State Governor expressed worry over what he described as Nigeria's underperformance in key areas of development, wondering whether the nation has truly improved the lives of its people. Anniversary celebrations, according to him, whether for an individual or a country, should offer opportunity to reflect on memories, celebrate accomplishments, look forward to the future and express gratitude. Obi said a nation continues its dangerous dance on the edge of a precipice. We must create a nation free from tribal disunity and religious disharmony. We must build a new and productive Nigeria that prioritizes the well-being of its citizens. That is the independence we should celebrate as a nation, whose greatness remains possible.
Also, as the nation celebrated the 65th anniversary from British colonial rule, thousands of citizens gathered in the nation's economic and political capital, Abuja and Lagos, respectively, to protest high cost of living, energy costs in Africa's most populous nation. For them, it's not a time for celebration. They called on the president to address the soaring inflation and unprecedented economic hardship. The October 1 protest, tagged Fearless in October, was propagated on social media some 2 months ago after the August urban governance protest. The two demonstrations are synonymous in themes, as aggrieved young people demand a reversal of petrol subsidy removal, and the electricity tariff increase. They gathered at the Otako area of Abuja, waving the Nigerian green, white, green flag, banners with various inscriptions such as End Bad Governance, Diaspora Voting, End High Living Cost, amongst others. In Lagos, they gathered around the state capital in Ikeja. The situation was the same. Youths besieged the popular Ikeja underbridge area with vehicular movement at a standstill on a day already declared a public holiday by government. The protesters in Lagos also wielded large format banners with bold inscriptions such as Hunger Day, reverse anti-people, neoliberal policies of privatization, devaluation of Naira, amongst others.
Well, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command is reacting to the protest that took place yesterday in Abuja, to be precise. The command has denied attacking the October 1 protesters, saying it only took proactive measures to prevent looting. A statement by the Police Public Relations Officer, FCT Police Command, Josephine Ade, in Abuja said it was necessary to address the allegation following reports making the rounds that policemen attacked protesters at Otako Market in Abuja earlier on Tuesday during the protest. It urged the populace to disregard such misleading and mischievous information, adding that the command was committed to ensuring the safety of the populace in the exercise of their civil rights. Earlier reports had said the police officers fired tear gas at protesters during the Fearless in October protests over bad governance in Abuja.
And back home, the governor was also saying something, but we'll look at that after the break.
All right, so we'll be right back.
Gashi kin sauka lafiya. Kai, barka. Kada ki tsaya ɓata lokaci. Hanzarta shayar da jaririnki nonon cikin awon farko da haihuwarsa. Ta haka zai sha ruwan nono na farko mai launin ɗorawa-ɗorawa da ake kira daƙashi. Shi daƙashi yana ɗauke ne da dukkanin sinadaran da jaririnki yake bukata, kuma zai ba wa jaririnki kariya daga cututtuka. Wannan saƙo ne daga ARIN a ma'aikatar lafiya ta jihar Abia.
Our name is Magic 102.9 Abba. Feel the magic.
Abẹ́ orí nǹkan, ẹ̀bùn pàtàkì látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ́mọ jẹ́ fáwọn òbí. Tómi ọyàn sì jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run fáwọn ọmọ. Ó ní gbogbo èròjà aṣara lóore pẹ̀lú omi tọ́mọ rẹ nílò. Fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́, máa fọ́mọ rẹ ní ọyàn nìkan. Rántí o, omi ọyàn nìkan fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ ARIN, ilé-iṣẹ́ tó mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Abia.
102.9 FM. Embrace each day, face it with grace. Let your spirit soar in every space. Change your view, let it be sure and true. And you know that Hollandia is there for you. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia.
That's right. Hollandia dairy products contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to help you stay ahead. Now available in a new look. Hollandia, stay ahead with dairy power.
Iji gbochie afọ ọsịsa na ọrịa ndị ọzọ, ọtụmadụ ebe ụmụaka nọ, were ncha kwụọ aka gị n'okpuru mmiri na-agba agba. Ọkacha mkpa ma ị gasịa mposi, ihichacha ike nwa gị tupu ịkwado nri nwa gị ga-eri, tupu na mgbe inye nri. Bụrụ na nwa gị nwa afọ ọsịsa, nye ya ọgwụ zinc kwa ụbọchị yana ORS n'ime iko ugboro tinyere ORS kwa awa 4 obere n'ime iko, ka nwa gị nwee ike nweghachite ụmụ ihe ndị ahụ na-edozi ahụ si ya n'ahụ pụọ, ma nwekwa ike wụgharịa ọzọ. Ma gaa hụ ndị ụlọ ahụike kacha dị gị nso maka ọgwụgwọ afọ ọsịsa. Ozi a si n'aka ndị ARIN Project nke steeti Abịa na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Ooh, yeah. Happy family, happy home. You know we never
adding comfort to life since 1959.
Magic 102.9.
My baby is 6 months old.
Oh my! 6 months old? Wow!
Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam from 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the ANRIN Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
This is
Magic 102.9 FM. Let's do the magic.
As I get belle so, I suppose to dey take care of myself. Don't make my body dey kakaraka.
Okay na, if you want make you and the pikin wey dey your belle tranga well, make you dey take iron and folic acid medicine every day when you get belle. When you take iron and folic acid, your blood no go short and the pikin wey dey your belle go dey do well. Plus say make you dey visit health center wey near you for antenatal care. This message na from ANRI Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
People and politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
All right, welcome back. The governor of Abia State, Alex Oti, has tasked Nigerians to rise to the responsibilities of, through citizenship, restore the glory of our founding fathers. He made this known yesterday at the Government House in a ceremony to mark the independence anniversary. He said the good thing about the independence celebration is the unique opportunity it provided citizens to ask necessary questions about their roles in development of the country. Oti, who said it was fashionable to blame those in the authority for the woes of the nation, noted that there was a need for citizens to probe deeper to find instances of their own complicity in the challenges that have plagued the nation in the last 64 years. Our correspondent Godwin Ike reports that the event featured a parade, inspection of guard of honor by the governor. It was also graced by the Deputy Governor Ikechukwu Metu, Commander 14 Brigade Ohonfia General Olushola Dia, Commandant Nigerian College of Accounts and Finance Owerenta, Captain Olulaye Eyitayo, and host of other service chiefs.
All right, away from the independence celebrations now, but still from Abia, let's talk politics. The PDP in Okwa East and Okwa West Federal Constituency, in a crucial meeting of critical stakeholders held yesterday, Tuesday, October 1 at Obehiasa. The stakeholders had a very dispassionate review of incontrovertible realities in Nigeria's contemporary politics, vis-a-vis the future of Okwa people in the political dynamics of both Abia State and Nigeria. Well, they made some decisions. They considered that the stakeholders expressed a deep disillusionment over the intractable crisis at the national level of the PDP, where, according to them, destructive division rages between the Damagun-led acting leadership and PDP Governors Forum, and in Abia State, where state congress has not been held due to internal conflict. The stakeholders took cognizance of their predicament in belonging to or remaining a political party that is in disarray, as in the PDP, that doesn't control the federal government, the state government, or their local government councils. The stakeholders were guided by the consciousness of the fact that remaining in an unstable opposition party, according to them, will be detrimental to the people of Okwa East and Okwa West. The stakeholders also reminded themselves of the disturbing high rate of youth unemployment in the federal constituency, the lack of adequate modern medical facilities in Okwa East and Okwa West federal constituency, which has given rise to unprecedented high rates of both maternal and infant mortality. They talked about a situation where there is no institution of higher learning in that federal constituency, despite the fact that the federal constituency is the only oil and gas producing zone in Abia State. The stakeholders did put the difficult option of considering the ruling Labour Party in the state on their scale of balance, but concluded that the Labour Party could not be an option at all.
The stakeholders commended the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Carlo, for what they call exceptional, relentless efforts in positively driving the attention of the government to the challenges confronting the Igbo nation. And they said even though their member representing them in the National Assembly, Honorable Nkwanta, is a pathfinder and can go a go-getter, they believe that he will perform optimally better if he joins the APC. The stakeholders said they will follow suit in their respective wards as soon as Nkwanta complies with their demand. The resolution was signed by a host of people, but it looks like top on the agenda is Sadon Ubani from Asa North Ward, Ukwa West, and John Ajiziogu, Asa Northwest from Ukwa West, and a host of others.
Politics.
I like the way you did it before I won't finish.
Nigerian politics
because
is very, very interesting.
The only thing I can say is shame.
Anyways, the summary of what the PDP stakeholders in Ukwa East and West are saying is they are no longer comfortable in the PDP. And they are saying because of the way they have been treated by the party, and they have taken a look at the future. Since the PDP is not in power at the national, it is not in power at the state level, there is no way anything good would come out of them remaining in the PDP. So they weighed the option of joining the Labour Party. They said no. That even the Labour Party cannot guarantee them what they are looking for. So from the look of things, for me, this is a statement. It's just like John the Baptist coming before Jesus. They are simply wetting the ground for what would be mass defection of Okwa people from the PDP to the APC. There is no way the man who represents that constituency, Honorable Chris Nkwanta, will feign ignorance that he wasn't consulted before this statement was made, because from the look of things, they are simply preparing the ground for him to dump the PDP that gave him the ticket, made him a House of Rep member, to join the APC. So in the coming days, expect mass defection of PDP members in Okwa East and West to the APC. I'm surprised to have seen the name of Sadon Ubani, who some people call Ajip. That's any government in power. That since 1999 in Abia, the man has held one position after another, courtesy of the PDP. But again, this is Nigeria, where our politicians do not believe in anything other than where they would get the next appointment or next relevance. The reason why the likes of Don Obani are saying, okay, the PDP is no longer relevant, is no longer giving us that shine we need. Let's dump the PDP and go for the National Party.
You know, when you started your analysis, you said PDP stakeholders. For some of us who have covered politics long enough, we can tell you for free that when some group of disgruntled elements or people who feel that their interest is not being contained in a particular space, they just come together and arrange and put a name. Last night I spoke to 5 different PDP stakeholders in Okwa, and they said that this is just the activities of a few. Right. Now, let's look at the issues raised in the communique. They said that they believe that if they connect Okwa to the national, that Okwa will benefit better. I ask, when PDP was in government at the national level for over 16 years, did they fare better? Did they feel better? Right. I think for me that's the very credible question I want these people to answer. When the PDP was at the federal, what happened to Ukwa? There is no day on this show we don't get a call from somebody in Ukwa West or East lamenting long years of abandonment, degradation, darkness. That people will be in a place for 5 years they have never seen the flash of light. Human beings, 21st century. I have never seen where these so-called stakeholders came together to shout about these things happening in Okwa. As far as they're concerned, is about which party you belong to, is about who gets what or not. The second question I want to ask Don Ubani and the group is that Abians who have followed politics in Abia South can tell you for free. The reason why Abaribe has been going to the Senate back to back is because of Obingwa Okwanugunaba votes. Aba is traditionally opposition, and most times Abaribe does not smell the votes in Aba. But these local governments I just mentioned have been over the years PDP stronghold. Okwa West, Okwa East, Ugunabo. Right. Look, if Nkwanta is a man who remembers yesterday, Nkwanta can tell you for free what he went through in the hands of PDP from the days of TA. The guy sweat. He wanted to go to Senate. They squeezed him from the little oil in his body. They squeezed the guy. It was the last election. Okay, they said, no, this guy don't suffer for this party. Make we just use this ticket compensator. Against all odds. Against all odds. When I mean against all odds, I mean that the last person, Abonta, is from Okwa East. And Abonta has spent 16 years in the house. It was natural that the ticket should move to Okwa West. But against all odds, they gave Nkwanta, who is also from Okwa East, the ticket, making it 20 years of Okwa East people in the National Assembly. So if Nkwanta does not have conscience and he feels that, okay, it's time to bite the finger that fed me, alhamdulillah. But I'm thinking and I'm saying that I wish that these people will come together for something really better. Not just about aligning. Because as far as I'm concerned, you were aligning for 16 years. We didn't see any difference. So it's not about belonging to the center. It's about the selfish politicians that have come out from that Okwa, who have refused that the people should breathe.
Well, still from Abia, this time the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABGA, met yesterday. That's talking about the State Working Committee, or should I say a faction of the State Working Committee met yesterday, during which some decisions were taken, one of which is that they'll be participating in the state local government election.
That's right. You know, days ago we were mentioning that it was just Labour Party, PDP, that were seeing some signs, and YPP joining recently. So now All Progressive Grand Alliance have confirmed that they will participate in the elections. The State Working Committee, led by Sunday Onukubiri, unanimously resolved that they will participate. Also,
they actually gave out some details. According to the party, all interested aspirants wishing to use the ABGA platform to contest for the said election should pick up their expression of interest forms and nomination forms at their respective zonal offices across the 3 zones of Abia State. That the fees for expression of interest form and nomination forms are, for chairmanship, 60,000 naira.
Whoa.
Councillorship, 25,000 naira. Women aspirants shall have 50% discount. For disabled aspirants, it is free. The party, or rather the party primaries, would take place on the 4th day of October across the various local government areas and wards in Abia State, as the guideline for the said primaries shall be released forthwith. The party therefore enjoined all party faithful and members aspiring to contest the said election to pick up their forms at the specified designated centers and return same on or before 11:59 on the 4th day of October 2024. Well, this much was disclosed by the factional State Publicity Secretary Chukwuemeka Nwokoro.
Well, the APC also had a meeting yesterday. I'm trying to get the details. Okay, I think I have that in my phone. The state chapter of APC also announced yesterday that they will boycott the election. The decision was made following a joint meeting of the state executives and local government chairman at the Secretariat in Umuahia. Engineer Stalin Chinwe Urakpa, the Assistant State Secretary, Acting Publicity Secretary, said the APC will not participate due to the absence of formal communication from IPSEC. Urakpa also emphasized that the party will not rely on social media updates, demanding that IPSEC should follow due process and maintain a level playing field for all parties. Okay. What does he mean by social media updates? IPSEC called a meeting of all the political parties in Umuahia, and the political parties attended. So I don't know what.
IPSEC sent an invitation with a cow to the APC Secretariat in Umuahia, asking them to come and attend, pleading with them appealing to their conscience, begging them to come and be part of the November 2 election in the state. Well, APSEC did not do that. The reason why APC is saying, as far as we're concerned, we did not get an invitation from you, and because of that, we will not be participating in that election. But I feel if there's any party that stands a chance to get 1 or 2 seats in the local government election in Abia State, it should be the APC. But
especially Bende.
Exactly. Abia North as a whole, they have good footprints in that part of the state.
And
but
formidable generals.
So for some strange reasons, those who should champion the cause of the party, those who should champion things like this, appear not to be interested. Probably they want to be in the good books of the governor. There's something about Nigerian politics. Okay, just day your territory. I want to disturb you. Please do not come to my own territory and don't disturb me. Let peace reign. I think that's exactly what is happening.
The Dodges or Carlo that I know, except if he's not interested, will sponsor somebody from another political party. He has done it before. He may do it again. But let's watch and see. Abia North is formidable, and I thought that they were going to take advantage of that. In Kironye-Jocha, for example, will not allow any other party win in her LGA. If APC had participated in the election, Dodges Okalo will not allow it. Deputy Speaker will not allow it. They would have got 1 or 2 or even 3 seats, as the case may be. The local government where they have an APC member in Umuahia, they may hold that one down as well. So I don't know why they're just giving up even before the game, but like, it's obvious, really. I know preparation is short. It's not easy to prepare for an election in 1 month.
It's not about preparation.
It's about what?
The truth is,
they're afraid that results will be written.
Well, not just that. The truth is, I feel most of these people enjoy a cordial relationship with the governor, and the thought or the thinking is that, okay, Mr. Governor, we won't interfere in this. Go ahead, decide who should be the local government chairman. Build your structure. When it comes to the 2027 election, please don't interfere in my own ticket. Let me have my ticket. Let me do my thing. I did not disturb you when it came to yours. Let's also not forget that there are speculations that with the goings on in the Labour Party, the governor may find his way back to the APC. So these are some of the things. You can't rule them out.
It may be a family affair.
Definitely. It's obvious. If these men were not enjoying a cordial relationship with Governor Alex Otti, the likes of OUK, the likes of Benjamin Kalu, believe me,
before that video went viral, have you forgotten? Benjamin said that I speak to Otti almost every day.
That's it. Even after the video, I saw pictures and videos of him at a ceremony of I think Monde Ubani, who was made a senior advocate of Nigeria yesterday. Yeah, they attended and they were all smiles, shook hands, hug. So these men enjoy cordial relationship. That is just it, and they know where to draw the lines. They know where the boundary should stop.
If you're active on social media and see most of the events held by APC stalwarts, including their governors, you will see Alex Otti there. There's this cordial relationship. He was there before. He left because of tickets, so there's no quarrel. So there's still that camaraderie, between Alex Otti and the APC. But let's see how that will turn out in the coming days.
Well, we go to Rivers State, where as the state prepares for the local government elections scheduled for October 5, that is this Saturday, Governor Siminalayi Fubara has called for active participation from residents, emphasizing the opportunity to reshape the political landscape of the state. Governor Fubara made a call when he welcomed the Simplicity Movement, a political coalition comprised of individuals from diverse political affiliations. Governor Fubara expressed gratitude to the movement, praising their loyalty. He used the occasion to call on all Rivers residents to actively participate in the upcoming local government elections, which he described as crucial for the state's political future. He added, "Our journey is just starting. We are preparing for the election on the 5th of October. I want you to participate actively in that election." He said, what is structure? Structure is ownership. The one who controls the local government area, the one who controls the resources, the one who gives employment to our local people, and the one who shares the state and local government resources amongst its people. And that is what I want this government to stand for and defend in the interest of the people, quote and unquote.
Okay. So do we listen to people now?
That's right.
All right.
All right. 0907 677 1029, 0916 988 1029, or 0809 666 1029. We also have 0809 555 1029. You can send your WhatsApp messages to 0907 677 1029. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Ben, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Mr. Ann, good morning. This is your brother, Comrade Elijah. They were reporting from Aba this time around.
Go ahead, comrade.
Thank you for having me. In fact, this morning I want categorically to start here of effort that I am totally disappointed by APC coming out to tell us that they will not participate. For them, just like you said, the invitation was clear to all the political parties, and which I believe PDP attended. And it was just like you guys are saying, I don't know, we need strong opposition that can push the ruling party. I believe in opposition party. I am not a card-carrying member of any political party because I believe in good governance. Without the presence of the opposition, you cannot segment the activities of the ruling party. So how are we motivated? And from that side, APC can get some local government, then you come to a point. I don't know what will happen there. But all the same, congratulations to all of them in advance. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
My name is Honorable Jamunna.
All right, Honorable, please turn off your radio so we can talk.
Yes, I'm calling from Aba South local government.
Go ahead, sir.
On the issue of the APC not participating in the forthcoming Abia LGA election, the way you people perceive our actions is not the right thing. Like I have said, the guideline at the state law says 90 days from the day that the ABSEC releases timetable to the day of the election. Now, we that keep the law and respect the law, we looked at the timetable and said, no, 90 days has been violated according to the state law. Now, the governor said that law has been changed. Now, we said, no, for such law to be changed, that we need to know when did he call for the law to be changed, when did we have public hearing. And secondly, 2 weeks for campaign for a whole local government election is not enough. We know what he's running away from. National Assembly is looking into changing the electoral act from state electoral commission to conduct local government elections. And they know very well that that might be passed in law into bill by November. They are running away from that to conduct elections. We see that this practice, this whole LG election in that state is a practice in futility, because it will be challenged in court. Maybe it's not APC that will challenge it, other parties might challenge it, and finally this election will be cancelled. So why do you expect us that knows that this is an illegal practice expect us to participate in it? I mean, secondly, on the October 1st, the president said it all. The man is trying. He has done excessively well. His speech said it all. For those of us that think, oh, nothing good came out of it, exercise patience. Before December, like we've been saying, we will start feeling the impact of the goodness of his policies. I'm telling you from fact. Dangote, yes, it's true that our refinery, they missed the target again. We are not looking at the refinery again in Port Harcourt or whatever. But fuel price is coming down, diesel price is coming down now. But let us look at the bigger picture. What has the federal government injected into the economy of Nigeria? Even the deficits, the increase or the decrement or whatever.
All right, please summarize your thoughts. Thank you.
So I'm appealing to all of us to be calm.
All right. All right.
You know, by what my brother said, is obvious that you're an APC member, and there's nothing wrong in that. It's not a secret cult, so it's fine. However, you did say that we were not fair in our analysis, that because there's supposed to be 3 months before election, and IPSEC did not adhere to that. My brother, the analysis we made was based on the document available to us from your party. They were complaining about lack of communication, inclusiveness, blah, blah, blah. They were not loud on the issue of the 3 months as stipulated by law. So what you are saying now is your own personal opinion. We were analyzing based on what the publicity secretary did say.
He even ended up contradicting himself. The law he was citing is no longer a law in Abia State, because that law has been amended. You said the governor said the State House of Assembly amended the law. On Friday, MagicFmAba indeed confirmed that there was an amendment of the local government law. So if that law has been amended,
yes,
should we continue depending on something that doesn't exist?
Yes.
As it is no longer a law. 90 days notice. Well, we take more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm my sister. And how are you?
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Okay. My name is an apostle. That is the statement that he made today. Please, I want to call.
Hello, Apostle.
The line is bad.
Hello. Apostle,
please call back. I'm sorry.
Apostle, your line is breaking. Okay, you may want to call the other numbers. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bear.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Why should Nigerian government deny journalists to cover the protesters and to make sure that the protesters were not violent? And rather, they went ahead using tear gas to gas those protesters. This is the only country that you can see where these protesters, you see government bringing violence to this particular region. They are pushing these Muslim Nigerians to war. By the time they will bounce back, they will now cry foul. I don't even see a country why people are doing normal thing that it is done in everywhere in the country. No place in the world that you cannot see people protesting for their own, for even when they're anger. But rather, you see Nigerian government bringing soldiers, bringing army to fire gas, fire raw bullets to them. Some call for. Coming to the issue of refinery, I don't see this country having a refinery working because Dangote has been doing a business in the Nigerian government. Each president that comes to this country will compromise with Dangote. Nigeria can never have a good refinery working. That's my statement. Thank you.
Compromise. Do you know how much he spent?
Dangote is a businessman. The thing is, the government is just trying to regulate how Dangote runs his business. I saw a write-up somewhere not too long ago, and it made so much sense. Before Dangote refinery came on board, Dangote was producing sugar. He was into other things, cement, for instance. How come the government did not come up with a policy that, hey, we must be the only ones, or NNPCL must be the only ones to buy sugar and cement from Dangote, after which they can now sell to Nigerians? So these are the little bottlenecks that we believe in the coming days should be cleared. Nobody should blame Dangote. The man coughed out $20 billion.
Loan day inside though. So you want the man to sink? Ha. Let's go on a second break.
Gashi kin sauka lafiya. Kai, barka! Kada ki tsaya ɓata lokaci, hanzarta shayar da jaririnki nonon cikin awon farko da haihuwarsa. Ta haka zai sha ruwan nono na farko mai launin ɗorawa-ɗorawa da ake kira daƙashi. Shi daƙashi yana ɗauke ne da dukkanin sinadaran da jaririnki yake bukata, kuma zai ba wa jaririnki kariya daga cututtuka. Wannan saƙo ne daga ARIN a ma'aikatar lafiya ta jihar Abia.
Our name is Magic 102.9 ABBA. Feel the magic.
àbẹ́ ò rí nǹkan ẹ̀bùn pàtàkì látọ̀dọ̀ ọlọ́run lọ́mọ jẹ́ fáwọn òbí tómi ọyàn sì jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn ọlọ́run fáwọn ọmọ ó ní gbogbo èròjà aṣaralóore pẹ̀lú omi tọ́mọ rẹ nílò fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́ máa fọ́mọ rẹ ní ọyàn nìkan rántí o omi ọyàn nìkan fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́.
ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ arin iléeṣẹ́ tó mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Abia.
102.9 FM.
Embrace each day, face it with grace. Let your spirit soar in every space. Change your view, let it be sure and true. And you know that Hollandia is there for you. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia. You can stay ahead with their power. Stay ahead with Hollandia.
That's right. Hollandia dairy products contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to help you stay ahead. Now available in a new look. Hollandia, stay ahead with dairy power.
iji gbochie afọ ọsịsa na ọrịa ndị ọzọ ọtụmadụ ebe ụmụaka nọ were ncha kwụọ aka gị n'okpuru mmiri na-agba agba ọkacha mkpa ma ị gasịa mposi ihichacha ike nwa gị tupu ịkwado nri nwa gị ga-eri tupu na mgbe inye nwa gị nri ọ bụrụ na nwa gị nwa afọ ọsịsa nye ya ọgwụ zinc kwa ụbọchị ya na ORS n'ime iko ugboro tinyere ORS kwa awa 4 obere n'ime iko ka nwa gị nwee ike nwaghachite ụmụ ihe ndị ahụ na-edozi ahụ si ya n'ahụ pụọ ma nwekwa ike wụgharịa ọzọ ma gaa hụ ndị ụlọ ahụike kacha dị gị nso maka ọgwụgwọ afọ ọsịsa ozi a si n'aka ndị Arin Project nke steeti Abịa na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Abandekem unu dị njikere maka arụ n'uhe gbasara akọrọ ejiji Ethnocentric Limited yana Mastercard Foundation na-ezukọ ọnụ ibido mmemme Fashion Future nke ga-azụ ụmụ okorobịa na ụmụ agbọghọbịa ruru 5,000 ndị gbara afọ 18 ruo 35. Anyị na-akwadokwa ụlọ ọrụ ruru 4,000 n'ime Aba ndị ka na-emepụta uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ na nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche bịa mụta otu esi eme uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche lefu. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye nwere aka ọrụ n'ihe gbasara ejiji ị ga-amụta otu esi ebido ma nweta nkwado maka azụmahịa gị lefu. Gịnị ka ị na-eche? Gaa na www.fashionfutureprogram.org maọbụ zitere anyị ozi la WhatsApp la 0707-930-5887 maọbụ gaa lebe ndebanye aha anyị dị la nọmba 18 Industry Road n'akụkụ Nigerian Brewery Aba. Gwa nwanne gị nwoke la nwanne gị nwaanyị na onye ọbụla ịma debanye aha gị maka mmemme Fashion Future taa. Iwu na usoro sokwa ya o.
My baby is 6 months old.
Oh my! 6 months old? Wow! Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam from 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the Anrin Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
This is
Magic 102.9 FM. Let's do the magic.
As I get belle so, I supposed to dey take care of myself. Don't make my body dey kakaraka.
Okay na, if you want make you and the pikin wey dey your belle tranga well, make you dey take iron and folic acid medicine every day when you get belle. When you take iron and folic acid, your blood no go short and the pikin wey dey your belle go dey do well. Plus say make you dey visit health center wey near you for antenatal care. This message na from Anri Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
People and politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
All right, you're welcome back. We're still taking calls 0907-677-1029, 0916-988-1029, or 0809-555-1029. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
From institution, the calling from Asamu.
Go ahead.
For Sir Don Obane and his group trying to dump PDP to electoral something. Sir Obane has been in corridors of power since the days of Odus Okan. Maybe this spot, and he wants to dump PDP. They are fighting for their self-aggrandizing. That is the thing. They don't want others to grow. They don't want the young to grow. They don't want others to participate in the government. He's not in government now. That is why he wants to dump PDP. PDP has made him whatever he is in his life, so far politics is concerned. So I think it is laughable. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Godwin Ihanacho.
Go ahead.
I'm calling from Europe.
Go ahead, Godwin.
Honestly, I'm disappointed in Nigerian politicians. These people are petty. At a time like this, when APC has failed this country for the past 9 years I've been in office, politicians from other parties are moving in close to the APC when it's supposed to be the other way around. I'm highly disappointed. They are really selfish people. People supposed to be decoupling from APC to other parties, or at least form a formidable party, different from this existing party, to tackle APC. Because Nigerian people have suffered really bad in the hand of APC for the past 9 years. That's my contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Sister Annie.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead. Your name and location.
My name is Paul. I'm calling from Aba. I want to speak on the forthcoming election, local government election that is coming up in other states. Just like it is happening in other states, like in my place, Eniki, and any other place, we are conducting sham in the name of the local government election. We will continue to go round and round. Where we are kind of getting our activities, at the same time, we are also kind of getting ourselves, mocking ourselves in the name of whatever we are doing in the name of election. See, after we are participating or not, we know how it is going to be. But what we do is this: as far as we are in control of the resources, fund, ensure that we are kind of a lot of participants, please utilize the good. I know every of these things are there towards control of the public fund. When we are in quest to control the public fund, let's be for the good of the people. I am begging. 70% of it be for the good of the people, please. I'm begging. And as for Subara, see, let me see how it ends. But what I wouldn't want is, and let me kind of express my reservation with the comment they won't allow. All the country won't allow. What else they can't allow. I want to believe that they are people voting. They have only one vote. Every other person has only one vote. They won't allow. They won't allow. I'm not too comfortable. Let the expressed will of the people be expressed on the outcome of every election. That's my take this morning. Thank you very much for your program.
All right, thank you.
I think that, my brother, if you know how politics works, it's Operation Deliver Your Zone. It's not about what the person will do as an individual. Not allow, the person is going to do a lot of campaign maneuvering to ensure that his party wins. That's what happened in Edo. They practically shared it. You deliver north, you deliver south, you deliver central. That's how it works. So it's not about what you think, it's about the reality for politicians. Odus Okalu, being a former governor, ranking member in the Senate, would want his local government to win. For them, it's a statement. They use and yab each other. Did you win in your local government? So the politicians try to avoid that yabbing, within them when they gather and they say, did you win in your local government?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Big Ben and Anna. Salute you.
We salute you too. Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
This is Forgotten from
Go ahead.
Some people will not see the place we call our fatherland, Nigeria. How come that out of about 200 million people, that only Tinubu and his wife, Abiy and his wife, Chetima and his wife, Minister and his wife, very few of them went and they did it. Oh my God! Went to Abuja to celebrate this independence on behalf of Nigeria. Why the majority of the common people were not involved? What type of thing is happening? I have always said it. Allah, well, warrior said, warrior plans the one issue in this country. Is that you are going to benefit anything further from this country? I don't know what to say. I was shocked when this Joe Igokwe, this Igbo man who benefits from APC in Lagos, he made a prophecy last week, and they said that those who will revive Nigeria are yet to be born. That he was shocked when his wife told him that a bag of rice is now 100,000 naira. Look, from my research, it appears that those angels who rebelled in heaven and who were corrupt and were sent down by God landed in Nigeria, and they are causing the Nigerian problem is spiritual. So I don't know what to say again. Thank you so much.
Spiritual.
Thank you so much, sir. The man got me laughing, but most of the things he said are actually serious issues that should be looked into. As for the October 1 celebration, yes, ideally it ought to take place in a public place, for maybe the Eagle Square. But probably because of
security concerns.
Security concerns, the protests that the organizers insisted would go on yesterday, to avoid clash, to avoid any shed of blood, they decided to do it within the confined space of Aso Rock. The reason why it happened there yesterday, and of course not everyone can have access to the presidential villa. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Mike. Good morning, Mr. Army. Good morning, MagicFm.
Thank you for joining us.
And morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
It's my pleasure to be here. I'm Mr. Kubo. Looking at Mr. President's speech yesterday. Mr. President was trying to conquer security. But why couldn't he provide security for the come and celebrate Nigeria 64? That is a typical lie. I don't know why the APC government has been ruling this country with lies. Out of everything that Mr. President said yesterday in his address to Nigerians, tell me one thing we can proud of. Mr. President has lost the Nigerians have lost the confidence out in this in Nigeria through APC government. People including Mr. President, Bola Ahmed despite of something. That is Nigeria at all.
Apologies, Schoolboy. The connection has been disrupted. You may want to call back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, MagicFmAba.
Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Ben.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
My name is Mr. Fred. I'm calling from Aba. Like the last caller said, the president's speech, the state independence speech last yesterday, some of what the president said was lies. I can confirm to you that I was in Twitter and X this morning. This journalist that works in Arise TV was shedding some light into some money that the president said that the country has paid off or something like that. So he was worrying why independent fact checkers have refused to fact check some of the statements the president made yesterday. Then Rustai, I believe that guy is Rustai or something like that. He was saying that all those things, some of the things that the president said yesterday was lie. In as much as the president's speech, I didn't see any hope for the young people, because as I'm here now, I'm almost clocking 29. As in looking at Nigeria, my dreams, everything, I'm just worried about myself. But during the days of my dad, then before 22, they're already married, built some house, I've been building something for their children. But I am now, I'm stuck with just spending all my money from where, buying anything, I'm not even making any profit for myself. Finally, close to eat. I don't even know what this country holds for us to use. Meanwhile, honestly, on a lighter note, I don't know what happened to your page. I can't access your page, so now I'm the only thing they make me happy sometimes. If I go there, go read some approval where they share. And they get
I have two. Which particular one you they follow?
The verified one.
Okay.
The two. Since you verified it, I can't join your live. These things both on.
Okay, what's your name on Facebook?
My name is Fred Justin.
Fred Justin. Okay, I'll check it out.
Alright.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Fred. Well, you're not the only one expressing some reservations with certain things the president or certain claims the president made yesterday. The first one, the president said his administration has been able to clear the ways and means debts that it inherited. But experts are saying, no, Mr. President, you did not clear that. We still have lots of outstanding. Then the $30 billion investment that the president claimed to have attracted is also questionable. I'm aware the president met with some mobile executives during which they said they will be investing social amount in the country. A promise does not amount to an investment. Now, someone promised to give you ₦1 and you go to Mama Nkechi and say, Mama Nkechi, give me rice and stew. Put Ishefi and Oduya 2,000 naira, whereas you've not seen the ₦1. So I think that's what people are quarreling with. And some people are even saying those who authored that script for the president, that the president should sack them because they have been embarrassing the president. This wouldn't be the first time. I remember when the president came back from UAE, he told the world that, hey, the ban on Nigerians has been lifted, only for the UAE to come out to say, no, nothing like that. Nobody was sacked. We've had similar incidents. The president came back from another trip and said, hey, that these people said they were coming to invest so billions of dollars, only for the people to come out to say, no, we did not say we were coming to invest such amount of money. So it's been one embarrassment after another. We go back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ben.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Good morning, Annette.
Thank you for joining. Go ahead quickly, please.
Thank you. My name is Steve.
Okay.
You see, I want to talk about the issue of the speech of yesterday of our president. When I've been listening to his speech yesterday at my radio, you know why? A pair of battery is 700 naira, and there's no light here. So I will not use my 700 naira, buy a pair of battery and put my in my radio. I began to listen to something who will not make me happy, something will make me vexed. So that is why I off my radio yesterday, and I did not listen because we don't have light. We have our power, but we don't have light. So again, is this? Why is it very hard to Mr. President to advise what is happening, the problem that Nigeria is facing? Anytime you want to come on air to make a speech, why is it hard to him to talk the challenges the country is challenging? And he will leave it and begin to take excuse what we get. This Mr. President told us that he is going to fix Nigeria, no matter anything. That is what he said when he is making his campaign. Now, he has entered the president, he began to take excuses. I told people, let us be ready to manage this administration. At least we will manage it for 4 years. By 2027, if they will go again, we are going to manage them.
Ew.
So, let everybody be ready to manage this administration. That is the thing. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Manage you. Ew. On Facebook, Ben, are we going there?
That's right.
Okay. Chikanwadema, I hope the sound of bitter cola will commiserate the test on Oti's decision to do free and fair LG election. I wonder what has been promised to Ukwa people to boldly give their vote of confidence to an administration that has turned the average Nigerian into poverty and hardship. Well, who knows whether Ogatinubu is coming to support and give a go-ahead order to build a modular refinery working there. Sunday, David, happy independence. This is not where Nigeria is supposed to be, and I do not know where we are heading to anymore. Everything is frustrating. Fiago UG, all the leaders in this country have failed us. If you hear what the president said, all they are saying does not have anything to do with the situation of the country. The general said the new trend is now sweeping all LGA, and I believe Abia will not be an exception. Stephen C. Achonwa, for Okwa PDP to declare support for APC and their candidate is worrisome because it showed that the governor Alex Otti-led administration has failed to do the needful. An oil-producing local government should be carried with carefulness. Otti adjust politically. I love Magic FM. Okay. Darlington Nnabugu, it says, welcome back, Bonnie. After such a long time, the PDP demise in Abia is not a surprise. 2027 will not be hot for LP and Govo Alex. The sign is obvious. While Emmanuel Simba, nobody will ever say anything good in Nigeria. So far, things are not going well in the right direction. Prince Law Shekina, 64th anniversary, hopelessness, hunger, anger, insecurity, inept leadership at the center, filled with desperate political office grabbers. Gabriel Luata, how can opposition PDP declare support for Tinubu and Ben Kalo to the extent of asking their member to join APC? I don't think it's right to still call those people PDP members. They shouldn't be. Hyacinth Obona, 64, Nigeria has not made much progress. Instead, the country is degenerating into insecurity, abject poverty, hunger, inequality, severe economic hardship. Ishaq Ahmed, the Nigerian government are not even ashamed of their looting and bad economy, still celebrating independence. People are suffering, policies are not helping us. Kingsley Uchechukwu Brown, this morning I learned a new word from Fubara, which he called judicial terrorism. Local government election and its sustenance is going to determine the political future of Governor Fubara. I repeat again, APC-led government isn't joking at all. Emeka Rich Audu, a country is doomed when the leaders are more interested in the conferment of honors than finding solutions to the economic and political woes of the country. Fidelis Amobi, nobody can celebrate backwardness. Citizens that are supposed to celebrate are protesting the high cost of living, high rate of killings, and government are celebrating independence. We need intervention. George Obinna, I concur with Peter Obi. Fubara asking Rivers people to participate in the election is a welcome development. Ben, you could check the live feed.
Okay, let's start from the WhatsApp number. Ajebu Ikechukwu from Asokoro, Abuja. Most Nigerians don't know that war in foreign nations affect us negatively. We have so many Nigerian brothers and sisters residing in Israel, Iran, Ukraine, and Russia. Why is election in Nigeria always in jeopardy? Why can't we conduct election quietly and peacefully? Governor Fubara, go on with Saturday local government election. The people are with you. All right. God bless the people of Abia State. God bless you too. Nigeria at 64, nothing to celebrate. Sadon Ubani, Chief Sam Wogo, and John Aduziogo. Well, they weren't the only ones that signed that communique. Lots of names. There's no way we could go through the list, just so you know. But you're saying they are the reason why Okwa West remains underdeveloped. They were in the corridors of power from 1999 till last year, but did not attract any project to Okwa West. They were there for their selfish interest. They are political jobbers. Henry Chilaka. All right, thank you. Okay, Anastasia, the way you analyze the politics in Okwa is as if you were born or married in Okwa. All you've said is true. If Okwa people want to join APC, let them join. I'll be the last person to join APC because I don't see any good thing here. John Nelson Woke from Akanundoki, Okwa East local government area. Let the local government area polls be free and fair, but we already know that the ruling party always wins all the seats for the local government area. Banigo Dame, thank you. Okay, on the live feed, Joseph Ozoma Wogo, aka Engineer Onyami, thank you. You're wishing us a happy new month. Prince Wabugu Wiwe, I'm very disappointed by few stakeholders from Okwa because of selfish interests. APC is not a solution. Boniface Odinakachi, talking about the election, it will still be the normal way. 1717, it is not a new thing. Mosu Orwell, this Okwa East and Okwa West saga is Adolfo Swabara complaining because I know him as one of the founding members of PDP and the BOT. Well, we didn't even mention it, that the PDP BOT chairman is from that part of the country.
The man has been controversial recently. He's been getting knocks.
Especially from Yesom Wike.
And members of his party in Abia.
Chibuzo Diemese says the federal government needs to make the cost of living in this country fair to the people. Freedom to protest is part of democracy. Okay, Chigosfio Mwogo. You're watching from Ohorishi Miri. And you were vocal about Ukwa politicians. Ukwa people lack quality representation. Every now and then they keep complaining about marginalization.
Every day.
If Nkwanta should join APC, there will be massive decamping of Ukwa people to the APC. Nobody wants to waste his time and resources on local government election. It is obvious in the state affairs. Ugochukwu Sunday from Isialangwa. I beg your pardon, okay? You're saying sincerely, Isialangwa and Obingwa, we are happy today because Governor Oti is coming to flag the 19.1 kilometer road construction, okay? Emi Asukwo, thank you. You're watching live from Mbaroba Ovoma Masa, right here in Obingwa. Michael Kalu, the call by Okwa PDP stakeholders to join APC is selfish and deceitful to the sensitivity of Okwa people. For many years, PDP have been in charge in Abia State Government House and Aso Villa. What did they do for their people? The zone is impoverished economically. Ugwezanwaka P2B is absolutely right. This nation needs a rescue or else it will completely fail. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines, take more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
I'm calling from Danfodio Road.
Go ahead.
Boss Anio.
Sir?
I beg, I want you to give me an update about Ebonyi State because why I don't want to talk anything going on in Niger State is this. Because I know this election is going to be 17-17, all the councillor, all the way. So now I want you to update me what is going on in my state called Ebonyi State, the land of hope, the land of beautiful, and the land of projects going on about the outbreak of the cholera. And then my health minister, my health system, they don't take care about it because I want to travel to Ebonyi State this weekend to enjoy myself.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and location.
My name is Fatman from Five State.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the issue of the presidential speech yesterday. There's no we can do than for us to wait for 227 so that we can know that whether people will now have mind to vote for this man again. Our problem is the INEC chairman. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. If that man can decide, maybe many people will vote for other parties apart from DPC.
All right, thank you. Well, the man says all Nigeria's problem that once you remove Mahmoud Yakubu, the problems will be solved. Well, the problem in Nigeria, even the electoral process is beyond one person. That is just the truth. It's a complex situation involving lots of people who have refused to do the right thing, including the voters themselves. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Quickly, please.
I'm calling from All Express.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And Nigeria at 64. There's nothing we hope for. And all the youth like this become hopeful for Nigeria. So many of them, if you ask many of them, what is your hope for this country? None of them cannot explain anything about themselves. See the president's speech yesterday, he confused for everything. He begins to give award. Award for what? He begins to give the award for some people. For nothing. Well, I'm making do something fast before we come forward again. And because we don't die under the hill. Like that, the little money what they get, they finish for fuel. So we can't go anywhere with this kind of condition where we there here. Make our president do something very fast before you.
All right, thank you. You'll be the last caller on the show today. Indeed, Nigerians are poorer. Over 133 million Nigerians were poor, according to the NBS in 2022. But since Bola Tinubu came in as the president, you can now add 7 million to the 133 million. It means Nigerians are getting poorer by the day. Anyways, that's about the size of the show this morning. Let me quickly say happy birthday to Abubakar Rabiu. Yeah, you're the chairman of Igwebike Street. You are a good man. We say keep doing the good things you're doing. Happy birthday to you.
Is he an Igbo man?
Yes, he's an Igbo man, aka Abubakar Rabiu.
Okay, it's not his real name. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering.
But if I should mention his real name, most people will not know that
today
is Abubakar Rabiu's birthday.
He's known more with his nickname.
That's right.
I get it. Thank you, people, for sharing your time with us. Have a lovely day.
Gashi kin sauka lafiya. Kai, barka. Kada ki tsaya ɓata lokaci. Hanzarta shayar da jaririnki nonon cikin awon farko da haihuwarsa. Ta haka zai sha ruwan nono na farko mai launin ɗorawa-ɗorawa da ake kira daƙashi. Shi daƙashi yana ɗauke ne da dukkanin sinadaran da jaririnki yake bukata, kuma zai ba wa jaririnki kariya daga cututtuka. Wannan saƙo ne daga ARIN a ma'aikatar lafiya ta jihar Abia.
Our name is Magic 102.9 Abba. Feel the magic.
Àbẹ́ ò rí nǹkan ẹ̀bùn pàtàkì látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ́mọ jẹ́ fáwọn òbí tómi ọyàn sì jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run fáwọn ọmọ. Ó ní gbogbo èròjà aṣara lóore pẹ̀lú omi tọ́mọ rẹ nílò. Fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́ máa fọ́mọ rẹ ní ọyàn nìkan. Rántí o, omi ọyàn nìkan fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ ARIN, iléeṣẹ́ tó mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Abia.
102.9 FM. When malaria won't show power for your side, it gon' knock you down. I'm a temp salt gel. Me I can tell you no say. Malaria medicine we no get bad taste or bitter taste for mouth, and it dey easy to swallow. Try. I got red game changer. I'm a temp soft gel.
I'm a temp soft gel now to treat malaria. If body not well after 3 days, see a doctor.
iji gbochie afọ ọsịsa na ọrịa ndị ọzọ, ọtụmadụ ebe ụmụaka nọ, were ncha kwụọ aka gị n'okpuru mmiri na-agba agba. Ọkacha mkpa ma ị gasịa mposi, ihichacha ike nwa gị tupu ịkwado nri nwa gị ga-eri, tupu na mgbe inye nwa gị nri. Ọ bụrụ na nwa gị nwa afọ ọsịsa, nye ya ọgwụ zinc kwa ụbọchị ya na ORS n'ime iko ugboro tinyere ORS kwa awa 4 obere n'ime iko, ka nwa gị nwee ike nwaghachite ụmụ ihe ndị ahụ na-edozi ahụ si ya n'ahụ pụọ, ma nwekwa ike wụgharịa ọzọ. Ma gaa hụ ndị ụlọ ahụike kacha dị gị nso maka ọgwụgwọ afọ ọsịsa. Ozi a si n'aka ndị ARIN Project nke steeti Abịa na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Charlatan Quality Anti-Malaria contains Artemisa and Lumefantrine, available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets with very convenient dosing for kids. Charlatan is also available in tablets for adults. Knock out malaria in 3 days. Charlatan from Shalina Healthcare. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Magic 102.9
6 months old.
Oh my! 6 months old? Wow! Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam. From 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the Anring Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
This is
Magic 102.9 FM. Let's do the magic.
As I get belle so, I suppose to dey take care of myself. Don't make my body dey kakaraka.
Okay na, if you want make you and the pikin wey dey your belle tranga well, make you dey take iron and folic acid medicine every day when you get belle. When you take iron and folic acid, your blood no go short and the pikin wey dey your belle go dey do well. Plus say make you dey visit health center wey near you for antenatal care. This message na from Anring Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
What's your favorite FM radio station? Magic 102.9. Everything you put your hand go walk, your name go open doors, you self go be a boss. Amen, amen. Everything you put your hand go walk, your name go open doors, you self go be a boss.